Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. Check here. Asus ROG RTX and Ryzen 7. This is a nice one. Let's see what the customer is saying. The customer is a computer business. So the customer is saying, I have a nice laptop to send. You see, the people that try to trigger me, a nice laptop to send. Asus ROG STRIX G533Q. No sign of life. That try new charger, nothing. Like new condition, nice machine. You see, this is a nice laptop, so we have to check to see what's going on. And RTX graphics, yeah, so this is not an old one. I will say let's open this quickly and let's try to have a look inside. So the laptop is open and it's looking like untouched. Can you spot anything? I mean, no fingerprints, nothing. We have a seal here over the heatsink, so no one ever opened this laptop. I will say let's unplug the battery and let's check, like usual, let's check the main power rail. So the main power rail, we can check it on a few places, but we have here some capacitors, so let's check together. The main power rail is not shorted. Main power rail not shorted. Okay, that's strange. This is making me nervous. Main power rail not shorted. What kind of customer it will send me a laptop, a gaming laptop, which is not shorted? Ha! So here we have some chances to fix this laptop. I will say let's plug the charger. Not sure if I have this charger, but let me check. You know what? I don't have this charger. But I really want to see what's going on the with the current. Yeah, the current can give us a lot of clues. Let's see the charging port. Okay, so the charging port is pretty clear. We can see there's some inductors. There is the plus, so we can come with the power supply there. Let's do it. So power supply, we need 19 volts. Some current, yeah, like 4 amps, that seems about right. Minus, plus. And it's not short. I mean, it's not short, but it's taking no current also. Nothing. Okay, let's plug the battery. So plugging the battery. No, nothing. It's not charging, it's not doing anything. Okay, this is a weird one. Let me connect the original charger so we can check a few things on the motherboard. Okay, so we have the customer charger. I will say let's plug the charger. Good. And now let's check the voltage, just to be sure the charger is good. So we have minus and we have plus. And we have 19.8. You can see on the screen. So the charger is good. What about the main power rail? The main power rail, 3.9 volts. Check on the screen, 3.9. Main power rail, 3.9. Main power rail, 3.9. You know what? I'm pretty sure I have a video with this fault, and I don't remember what was the problem. I'm 100% sure I had a gaming laptop with the main power rail 3 volts and something. But I don't remember what was the issue. Oh yeah, I do remember. It was a Lenovo, and I was using my charger, my adapter, which was dodgy. And with the original one, it was 19. Okay, so this have nothing to do with that one. Good. So what we can check? Well, we can assume it's the main power rail is shorted, it's partial shorted, and well, no, we can't assume that. We checked with the power supply. It's not short there. No, we have to check the input circuit. That's what we have to check. So I have to break the seal here. and take out the heatsink in order to check. Okay, so the heatsink is out. That's insane. So actually here is liquid. So that's how this laptop came from the factory, with liquid metal. You can see. But for me, this looks like a very poor application. So check there. So the only place where the liquid metal bond is there on the middle. But here and here is not bond with the heatsink. Yeah. Anyway, that's not our problem. Let's pay attention on the input circuit here. So what do we have here? We have two MOSFETs. You can see. We have first MOSFET, second MOSFET, and then we have two big current resistors. So I'll plug the charger. Yeah, the charger is plugged in, and let's see what's going on there. So what do we have? On the input of the first MOSFET, we have 19. On the output, we have 0 volts. Yeah, and actually here we have 3 volts, which is coming probably around from the BQ chip. Okay, on the gate, we have 0 volts. On the gate of this one, we have 0 volts. Now the BQ chip is taking power using this resistor. You can see it. So after the resistor, we have 19 volts. Now I really want to check the BQ chip, just because we don't have voltage on the gate. So where is that BQ chip? Can be here near to the battery. Ah, check there. Yeah. There is our BQ chip. BQ24800. You know what? I don't remember to have a laptop with this BQ chip. So the power is coming from the charging port somewhere here, 19.8, and here is coming from the battery, but the battery is not plugged in. And here at the output we have 19, and on the chip we have 19. Yeah, so we do have power here. So what is the problem? I mean, I will say straight away, you know, this is a dead chip. I mean, not sure what I should check. The AC detect, we can check that, but that's never getting broken apart from liquid damage. But have a look for a divider. Do you see any divider here? Here is a divider. Check here, 2 resistors. And here we have 2.6. So most likely this is the AC detect. Just because you have 2 resistors, which is a divider. So probably here you have 19. Yeah, you do have 19. So this is the detect circuit. Well, I'm assuming we need another BQ chip. Not sure if I have this BQ chip, 24800. Do you think the main power will actually, it is shorted? Let's check, yeah? So coming with the power supply with 20 volts here, and it's taking 10 milliamps, you see? No, nothing, yeah? So it's not short. Plug in the charger. Let's check the voltage one more time. And we have 3.9, yeah, because there's no voltage on the gate. Let me try and find a BQ chip. This is a strange one, but let me try to find one. Okay, so you know what? I don't have this chip, and the only place I found it is from China or on Mauser. So I will order the chip from Mauser, and probably I will see you next time, right? Yeah, it looks like a classic BQ chip. Has few things which is doing compared with the other BQ chips, like 24780. Okay, so see you on the next one. Bye. So we are like 3 days later, and I got a chip. from Mauser. £5 the chip, £20 the postage, because it's coming with FedEx. Let's check the chip together. Now I want to talk about chip replacements. Yeah, how you manage, replacing the chips on a motherboard. Here depends of the country you are in. Here in UK, the time it's expensive, and I cannot afford to spend a lot of time on diagnostic. But on a different country, you can afford to spend more time on diagnostic. This was like 5 minutes diagnostic. You remember, we have 19. We have the AC detect. Yeah, we have. Okay, then that's the diagnostic. The next step for me myself is to order the chip. Now, I can be wrong. I can be very wrong. But most likely, based on a basic diagnostic, most likely it is the chip. So I earn time. But let's say we are fitting the chip and it's not the chip. Then what did I lose? I lost the money for the chip? No, really, because this chip I will use it on a different laptop. But I save some time from the initial diagnostic, and the probability to be this chip is very high. So I will say, let's solder this chip and see if that was the problem, based on a 5 minutes diagnostic. Yeah, we do have the BQ chip. The only place I found this chip is on Mauser, and of course, China. So quickly replace the chip, and hopefully it will work. So we have to isolate with Kapton tape around here. Just a little bit of Kapton tape around the BQ chip. So here we have this connector, which I don't want to hit it. And here we have the connector from the fan, which again, I don't want to touch it with it. Here, perfect. Now we can remove that chip and solder the new one. Okay, so do we have the chip there. Let me grab some liquid rosin, just a little bit. Perfect. Hot air, 480 degrees, 40% air. Now this is a gaming laptop, it will suck the heat badly. The battery is disconnected, yeah. Perfect, the chip position, pin number 1, yeah, here. Okay, let's grab the new chip. That's the new chip. Yeah, probably it will get soldered from the first try, yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna see that. So this is the chip position. Nearly perfect. Let's use a little bit of flux. Just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. It is perfect or not, huh? Just say it. Yeah, looks perfect. For me, it looks like the pins got soldered. Not sure about that, but the other pins I can see are proper solder. Good. Now the next step is testing. Let me cool down the board quickly. So what it will be the first sign, actually the laptop is repaired. The first sign is the battery charging. Yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So I'll plug the battery and I'll come with the power supply because I want to see the current, yeah? Yeah, 4 point something amps, minus, plus, and there's no charging. Wait, the power supply is clicking. And it's not charging. That sucks. Ah. Okay, let me plug the original charger. So the original charger plugged in. Good. Let's check the voltage. And we have 19. And on the battery we have 0. The main power rail is 0. The main power rail is 0. Do you think on what I'm thinking? That's what you think? Can be. Can be. Can be the chip is not soldered properly on place. Yeah, can be. Well, I tried to make it shorter. I tried to make it work from the first try, but didn't. So yeah, let's remove the chip quickly. So we remove the chip, and every pin is soldered properly. Okay, that's a little bit crazy. So why is it not working? Anyone knows? No one? Okay, this kind of sucks, you know. I mean, it's not doing, not even the same like the original one. And that's bad. That's bad. I am pretty sure the Mauser is not selling like fake ICs. So what is the reason why I have no voltage at all there? That's a very good question. Okay, let's try again with the power supply. Minus, plus, and it's taking no current at all. Nothing, like nothing. Okay, let's try one more time with the original charger. Let's check the voltage. So the voltage on the main power rail is 0 volts. I can't believe 0 volts. The voltage here on the chip is 19 volts. That's crazy. Why? Because the chip is soldered properly on place. So the voltage is coming through that diode and this resistor on the chip, and we have 19.5 on the chip. And it's not working, and the AC detect, which is this one, has 1.5. I mean, why has 1.5 with this chip, and with the other chip was like 2.6, you remember? 1.6. It is the same chip. 24800. Do you think it's a fake chip? That's what you think? Okay, let's pull out the datasheet of this chip. Let's see. So basically, we cannot find the datasheet. All what we can find is something like that. That's all what we can find, like a basic, yeah, to channel N MOSFETs. Yeah, that's all what we can find, nothing else. Okay, let's try on a different way, yeah? So we try, it didn't work on this way. On a different way is charging the battery and testing the laptop, yeah? If the laptop is working, then we can assume that's the only fault of this laptop. Come on. I want less current. That's what I want. I want less current. Yeah, 1 amp. The voltage of the battery 15 point something. Okay. Let's try to charge the battery. Trying to charge the battery and the battery is not charging. That's crazy. Nothing. No, it's not charging. Wait, trying to charge the battery and it's short. You can see there? 0 volts. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. So on the battery you have a short. 0 ohms. Check here. So that's the plus, and we have 0 ohms. The main power rail 0 ohms. But it was not shorted. Remember, we had like 3 volts. It was not shorted. It was not shorted. Okay. We did something wrong? Probably not. I can't see what I could do wrong. So the bigger chip is short in the motherboard. No, that's impossible. Something on motherboard got shorted. Probably got shorted when I came with the power supply and I heard the power supply clicking. Yeah, it is possible. Probably that's the moment when something goes shorted on this motherboard. We have 1 volt and coming with the power on the main power rail. Here, those MOSFETs? Or maybe not. CPU, GPU are fine, yeah? So we are safe. We are safe on the GPU and the CPU. They are not getting hot. Yeah, what is getting hot, check there, the MOSFETs. You can see those MOSFETs? The 2 MOSFETs from the front of the coil, this one. So those MOSFETs are the one which are charging the battery, because that's the reason why we have a short on the battery and on the main power rail, yeah? Short to ground. So in order to be the main power rail to be shorted to ground, both MOSFETs has to be shorted. Yeah, both. This coil to ground, 0 ohms. So why that happened? I wish I have the answer. Yeah, you can see the configuration, yeah? So we have the 2 MOSFETs connected together, and this MOSFET, you see the voltage is coming back to the main power rail from the battery. Yeah, so those 2 are shorted. If it will be only one shorted, I'll have full voltage on the battery, but I don't. Yeah, we have a shorted ground. Let's remove the MOSFETs. Why this happened? I have this question, but I can't answer. That's the problem. I'm still thinking. So somehow the BQ chip, send like full voltage on the gate, on the both gates. That's the thing. Okay, so one MOSFET is out. The other MOSFET is out. So what about now? Now it's still short? No, it's not short anymore on the... And it's not short on the battery, right? No, it's not short. MOSFET it is shorted. Yeah, this one is shorted, and the other one, which is here, yeah, fully shorted. So both MOSFETs are gone. Now, before I are replacing the MOSFETs, I still need a reason why the MOSFETs died. What can guarantee us if we are replacing the MOSFETs, it will not get burned again? No? And it's not a big deal. We can find MOSFETs. I mean, what they are doing, they are charging the battery with probably like 3 amps max current. So it's not a big problem. But I want to see what the laptop is doing without the MOSFETs. That will be interesting. So let's see. Ground, and we need some current. Yeah, we have like 4.6 amps. Yeah. 19. Coming with the current here, and we have nothing. Okay, let's check the voltage with the multimeter. So the main power rail voltage is, no, I can't see. 4 volts, 3.9. Now it's exactly like same like before. We have 3.9 4 volts on the main power rail. Not only we replace the BQG for nothing, and also we have 2 more MOSFETs shorted in this moment, but we didn't solve any problem. The laptop is still dead. Wow, okay, let's check something. Let's check the input MOSFETs. So first MOSFET, good. Second MOSFET, good. Yeah, good. Now checking the gate with the source, first MOSFET, good. Yeah. And checking the gate with the source on the second MOSFET, good. So the MOSFETs are good. Let's plug the customer charger. Now let's check one more time. So the main power rail is 19.8. What? How the main power can be 19.8, but when we check with the power supply, it was like 4 volts. This charging port has charging ID pin, charger ID pin. Lol, it has a charger ID pin. Check there. You see that pin? Yeah, so that's the reason why my power supply had like 4 volts. Okay, so that's mean if we are replacing the MOSFETs, we have a working laptop, right? Yeah, must be. Okay, let me get to MOSFETs. Okay, I found the MOSFETs. Let's quickly solder the MOSFETs. Okay, so one MOSFET is soldered. And now the second one. Perfect. Now it's time for testing. Let's cool down the board. And let's see. And I'm gonna test with the original charger. I mean, I fixed Asus ROG before, but usually I was using the power supply and I had no problems. But looks like this one has a charger ID pin, which is unexpected. Now, can you burn a laptop if you use the power supply and don't use a charger with a charger ID pin? No. So how the MOSFETs got burned? That's a mystery. That's a genuine electronics mystery. Why those MOSFETs blow up? It was blow up before? No, because we didn't have short on the main power rail. We have like 3 point something volts, if you remember. If I think if the BQ chip was dead, yeah, I believe the BQ chip, the old BQ chip was dead, and now this new BQ chip is good because we had 19 volts on the main power. Good, perfect. Let's check for short. No short, and the main power rail we have no short. Perfect. So plug in the battery. Good. Now let's plug the original charger. To plug in the charger, they can blow up. Yeah, they can. So if you'll see like a, yeah, they didn't blow up. Let's check the voltage. Main power rail 19.8. Battery voltage, check there, and it's going up. So the laptop is charging fine now. You can see, yeah, it's charging fine. So that means the laptop, it will come on. Yeah, why not? Let me unplug the charger. Let me unplug the battery. Let me take those things out because we are done. This one is working. Connecting the screen. Connecting the battery. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now plug in the charger. Let's try to power on the laptop. Let's see if the laptop is coming on. Where is the power button? You can see the charging light there? Yeah, that means it's charging. Pressing the power button and the laptop is coming on. Probably the CPU is getting mad hot because it has no heatsink. And the fans are spinning at full speed. Any picture? Probably not. Because the CPU probably is mad hot. Yeah. It's no point pushing it. Yeah? No point. Let me put the heatsink. Okay, so the heatsink is back on place. Screen. Good. Battery. Good. charger, and let's press the power button. Power button. Yeah, and the laptop is on. Now let's see picture. Fans are not spinning. Let's wait because we reset the BIOS. I think we reset the BIOS. I can't see a BIOS battery. Probably the BIOS is held by the battery itself. We have picture. That's crazy. It's working. We fixed it. We fixed it. I can't believe. I can't believe. Burning things, I have no feelings burning something. I mean, I burn so many components, you know, like this case. Hey, why those MOSFET got burned? We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. The BQ chip was faulty? Yes, 100% it was faulty. Yeah, the fans are spinning, the laptop is charging fine, everything is okay. Let's check the battery voltage. Let's be sure it's still charging. Yeah, the coil is warm. Yeah, you can see 17 volts. 17 and is sitting there, so I'm assuming the battery is fully charged. Let's disconnect the charger and let's check the battery level. Yeah, the battery is fully charged, nearly fully charged, you can see. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy I fixed it, but I still have no explanation why those MOSFETs got shorted. It was shorted from before. No, we checked on the beginning. Yeah, we checked the main power rail was like 3 point something volts. But after I replaced the BQ chip, yeah, and I came with the power supply there, I heard the power supply clicking. And when you hear the power supply clicking, that means the current goes over the limit. And the limit on the power supply was like over 4 amps. Now, a power supply which is clicking, it's a good sign. It's something wrong is there. I mean, clearly, you can't see the current because, you know, it's just a short pulse of current, but you know that current is over what you set up there. Okay, fantastic. I'm happy I fixed it. Perfect. So I'm gonna stop now. It was a crazy job. I mean, you know, it was not making sense. But if you are like on this channel for a long time, we had a Lenovo. You remember, it was a Lenovo. Anyway, the job was something else. I don't remember what was the job. But the thing is, plugging the charger with my adapter from the power supply, you know, the fake one. And I was having like 3-4 volts on the main power rail. And you know, I waste some time around, and I didn't understand. Wait, why? And on some point, I figured it out. On some point, after I replaced the BQ chip, you remember that job? You should remember. On some point, I figured it out. Wait, it's because it's not the genuine charger. Yeah, that's what I remember on the beginning of the video. I remember a main power rail with 3-4 volts. Yeah, that's what I remember on the beginning of the video. You see, that's the experience. Yeah, okay, we have a happy customer on this case. Now, why the BQ chip got burned, like the original one, who knows? But we checked together, and it was looking fine, but was not doing the job, was not outputting on the gates of the MOSFET like 25 volts. You should have 25 on the gate of the input MOSFET. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.